Hey, what's going on, guys? So, there's three things that I personally, not financial advice, obviously, I'm just a dumb grunt Marine, but there's three things that I will not do, and I hear it in the comments, and I'm sorry, but I can't support it, not at this point. I may be a jerk, a-hole to people that get at me, or I get at them, those kind of things, but this I can't do. Number one, I see you guys are dropping comments now. I understand, first and foremost, the frustrations, the anger. Believe me, I am with you. I ride with you in that. I get it. And who we're mad at, who we chose to direct that at. But I'm going to say this. I do not agree with violence. I don't. No money's worth risking your life, your future, your family's future, your kids' future talking about violence. So I get it. You guys are dropping it in there. I see other people that I've seen around a long time kind of hinting at it. And I may heart some of it. A lot of it I'll remove from comments because violence ain't gonna do no good. Burning down theaters, going after Adam, I going after anybody, going after tubers is just wrong in my eyes. Don't believe in it unless your life's on the line and someone's trying to hurt you. Then you got to do what you got to do. But this is just money, and it ain't worth risking everything for the rest of your life over a moment now. We will recover eventually, somehow, some way, but no will I ever support the violence. Number two, boycotting AMC theaters. I see that going around too. Look, I'm against Adam and the board, but I'm not against 25,000 employees. Never have been. That's the last thing I want to see happen or drive that down. Now I don't think that'll happen. I mean, boycott Target, the stock goes down, and boycotted freaking, a lot of these so-called woke companies. Disney's sales are down, they're losing money on movies they made. I understand all that. But right now, that's not what I'm about. It is the stock I still hold with you. And I'm gonna eventually find my way out, just like most of you. I wasn't here to be in love with the company and stick it out and think that this is some company I want to ride off into the future. That's not who I ever was. I don't think a lot of us were. But still, at the same time, telling people to boycott the theaters at this point in time, that comes from an anger place, it comes from a frustration place, and I understand. But I would rather and support, which I've done before, to do protests, rallies about Adam and the board and what has happened. It's not AMC, the company, or the stock, or the employees' fault whatsoever. It's the shorts. It's Wall Street, which Adam's a part of. The board members are all a part of. I will support that, and I will support lawsuits such as clawing back their bonuses. I think that is something that could be done. But I get it. If you guys want to go around saying something, fight to claw back their bonuses. Fight to expose Adam, expose these shorts, expose what has happened. Be willing to protest, get out there, be willing to stand up and identify and point out what has happened. Tell your story. You got a story you want to talk about? Let me know. Email me, occupyscc23@gmail.com. I've brought people on. I'll bring you on the channel to talk about what you've gone through and what you've experienced. Getting that out there, spreading that kind of stuff. To me, that is bigger than just boycotting. Boycotting only going to last so long. I don't think it's going to do anything. And Adam and them already made their money. That's to go after the pocketbook of them, not the pocketbook of employees or your own pocketbook. So I've never been one for that. Maybe once this is all said and done, there may be a pissed off factor, but it still ain't AMC or the stock's fault. It still ain't the employee's fault. And number three, and I'm going to be a little controversial here, I'm not for shorting it. I'm not for jumping on putts because we believe that the shorts are going to short it back down, but that's not a risk that I want to take because it would be just our luck. They get the word out, and then that's when they decide to close, and they start to cover more because they see a bunch of retail people and out there have jumped on the putting bandwagon. But that's your choice. I'm not an expert in options, never have been. Trying to learn a little bit more about it. In fact, bought my first 2 options contracts, and I'm losing my ass on it just for shits and giggles. It was $30 I spent on ammo, that stock. I like my guns, so I thought maybe with their earnings they do better, but it's down, and I have never done that before. But as far as the putt side, and there's more experts who can talk about that, but again, I don't think that is not something I want to support either. I'm not here to just short the company in the ground. That's like jumping in with the evil. Like, I don't want to be a part of the evil. We've already seen some of these YouTubers come out and basically completely show who they really are now. And then they're trying to talk about finances and they're going to support you and it's all about making money and blah, blah, blah. They want to switch their tunes when they made their living off the fact of pushing the AMC squeeze itself. I'm not going to become evil or whatever we're trying to fight against. And you want to get your money back, cool. And that's controversial because some of you have been saying it for a while and you've been supporting me. That's just my personal feelings. Those are the three things that I just don't agree with. I can't. Nah. Protesting, yes. Standing up, yes. Letting the world know, yes. Burning down theaters, hurting people, violence, shorting the stock. I don't want to become them. It's not in me. I want to help people, not hurt people. It's not why I'm here. So just letting you know, that's where the Marine stands in this and your thoughts and what the comments I'm seeing, because some of those comments are people I don't even recognize. And I'm not going down that shill bot route, but if you drop violence comments, though, I will delete them. And you drop these other ones about what you want to do, I'm not deleting those. But it ain't doing no good. It ain't helping us. It ain't going to make the stock squeeze. That's just a vengeful heart. And I get it. But we can do a lot more with a vengeful heart. We can do a lot more when you're motivated because you're upset. I knew eventually, I said it back then with the Occupy SEC, eventually it's going to come a time that you're going to be willing to take a real stand. And that's the choice you're going to need to make. What kind of real stand are you going to be willing to make? Thank you, guys.